Hi everyone, today I'll be finding the answer for the simultaneous equations. So we have three simultaneous equations. So we have to find the values of x, y, and z. So before starting the question, I just want to tell you guys that if you guys have any doubts, just drop them in the comment section. And if you guys have any other questions apart from the other questions that other videos I have in my YouTube channel, you can just drop a link to that question maybe, and I can definitely help you out. I can definitely help you from range grade 1 to university level. I can definitely help you with all those questions. So you can just drop them in the comment section. I'll definitely help you out with them. Okay, so let's start with this question. So you can see it's three equations. So what we can do is let's consider the first and second equation. So what we can do, we can either cancel out. We can do this in two ways. So you can do it in using the elimination method, or you can do it using the substitution method. So I think substitution method would be the best, like for any question, because most of the time, if you get an even complicated one, you won't be able to eliminate it because you need to find which values you'll have to like multiply. So let's say in this case, just if you look at this one, so if you look at y, so we could multiply the second equation by 3, and this becomes 3y, right? This becomes 3y, and then we'll end up with an equation with x and z, right? Because y cancels off. We could do that, and you could take the second equation and the third equation again separately, and then you can take y and 3y and multiply the second equation by minus 3. Then this becomes minus 3y, so minus 3y plus 3y will cancel out. Then you have another equation with x and z. So you could do it like that. Or you could do substitution method. So I'll do it in both ways. So you guys, so if you guys prefer either way, you can just learn the elimination or substitution. So let's do elimination first. So when eliminating, so let's take the first two equations. So you have the first one and the second one. So I'm going to multiply the second equation by 3. So now we have x minus 3y. I'm writing down the first equation again. X minus 3y plus 4z equals 22. And this is 6x plus 3y. So I'm multiplying everything by 3. Plus 3z equals to 6. Okay, now you add these two. So you get 7x minus 3y plus 3y, 0y, right? So that cancels off. And 4z plus 3z is 7z equals to 28. So you can see 7 is common. So here x plus z equals to 4, right? 28 divided by 7 is 4. So now we have one equation. Write it as equation number 5. Okay, so now what you can do is, let's go back to our second equation. This was 2. So if you multiply your second equation, so now we are considering the second one and the third one. Okay, so let's multiply the second equation by minus 3. So I'm multiplying it by minus 3 because minus 3y plus 3y gives you 0y. So we redo this elimination method so that we can, since it's 3 terms, we can end up with 2 terms, right? Solving two simultaneous equations are very easy. So we solve the two simultaneous equations, we get the two values, and then we put them in, we put them back to our original equations. So what I'm doing here is I'm canceling out one term, so I get a simultaneous equation with two terms. Okay, so now you can write the second equation again, multiplied by minus 3, so it's minus 6x minus 3y minus 3z equals to minus 6. Then you write the third equation again, minus 2x plus 3y minus 3z equals to minus 20. Now we'll add these two. So when you add these two, you get minus 8x, these two cancel off, minus 6z equals to minus 26. So you can see 2 is common in this, and minus is there in every term, right? So you can write 8x plus 6z equals 26. First, then divide every term by 2, so it simplifies it for you. So 4x plus 3z equals to 13. Now we have equation 5, equation 6. Let's write them down. Okay, now we can use the elimination method to remove one term, so we'll get the answer for the other term. So you can either take x or z, anything. So I'm gonna use z. I'm gonna try to eliminate z. So I'm gonna multiply the fifth equation by minus 3, because then I'll get minus 3z. So minus 3z plus 3z gives you 0z, right? So let's multiply the fifth equation by minus 3. So minus 2x minus 3z equals to minus 12. And you write your sixth equation again. Goes to 13. So you add these two. Now you'll end up with, now you can cancel these off. And you get x minus 3x plus 4x is x equals to 1, right? 13 minus 12 is 1. So you got x equals 1. So, and we also had x plus z equals to 4. So you put x equals 1 instead of x, so 1 plus z equals 4. Z equals 2. So you got z equals 3. Now let's go back to our first equation. Our first equation, x minus 3y plus 4z. X minus 3y plus 4z equals to 22, I think. Yep, 4z equals 20. So you put in 1 for x minus 3y plus 4 into z, which is 3, equals to 22. So minus 3y plus 1 plus 12 is 13, equals to 22. Let's take 3y on the other side. So it's 13 minus 22 equals to 3y. So we get minus 9 equals 3y. Y equals minus 3. So see, we got the answers using elimination. Okay, so this is elimination method. So let's go to substitution. So I write x minus 3y plus 4z equals to 22. So I wrote the three equations down again. So I'll just write using elimination here. And here we're going to use substitution. So I'm just going to write sub. So in substitution, you can take any of the three equations you like, and we subject one term. You can subject x, y, z, anything. So I'm just going to subject x, because I like x. So x minus 3y plus 4z equals 22. So x equals to 22 plus 3y minus 4z. Now we subjected x. We'll name it as the fourth equation. So what we do is, so we have this. So we have the other two equations, right? So instead of x, you have to put in this for the other two equations. So I'll write 2 into x, which is 22 plus 3y minus 4z plus y plus z equals to 2, and minus 2 into 22 plus 3y minus 4z plus y minus 3z equals to minus 20. Now we got two equations. All you have to worry about is these two equations. So let's just simplify it further. 44 plus 6y minus 8z plus y plus 2 equals 2. So that is 7y minus 7z equals to, I think I got it right, 7y minus 7, oh, sorry. Yeah, oh, sorry, wait a minute. This is 2, I'm sorry. This is 2. I just got confused with 2 and z. So I'm going to cancel out 2 because you have 2 on both sides. So, oh my god, it's not 2, it's z. This is z. I'm getting confused with z and 2. This is z. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry again. So, yeah, you get 7y minus 7z equals to 2 minus 44. 44 goes on the other side. Okay, then 7y minus 7z equals to minus 42. You got one equation. And now we have the other one. So it's minus 44. I'm doing this one, all right? Minus 44 minus 6y plus 8z plus y minus 3z equals to minus 20. So this will give you minus 5y plus 5z equals to minus 20 plus 44, right? Which gives you 24. So minus 20 minus 44 goes on the other side, which gives you plus 24. Yep. So you got two equations. 7y minus 7z equals minus 42, and 5y plus 5z equals to 24 minus 5. Think I got everything correct? Yeah, and the first equation, you can divide everything by 7, right? Because 42 is divisible by 7. Y minus z equals to minus 6. And here we just write it as, wait a minute. I am sorry once again, because when I wrote these three equations, this has to be 3y. And I just missed out on that. So here it's 3y. I'm really sorry about that. So this is 3. So this will change. Everything else is correct. It's just the 3 that I missed when writing down the 3 equations again. So minus 44. Okay, so it's so this is 3 minus 3y minus 6y plus 3y is minus 3y plus 5. So then now we have these two equations. This one and this one. Okay, so I'll write them down again. Okay, now we're using substitution, right? So let's take our first equation. We'll subject z. So I'm taking y plus 6 equals to z. I took z onto this side, 6 onto the other side. So now we substitute y plus 6 instead of z. So minus 3y plus 5 into y plus 6 equals 24. Minus 3y plus 5y plus 30 equals 24. So 2y equals to 24 minus 30. 2y equals to minus 6, y equals to minus 3. That was the same answer we got previously, right? Then so we have y plus 6 equals z. Z equals minus 3 plus 6, which is 3. So see, you got z equals 3, y equals minus 3. So, see, y equals minus 3, z equals 3. So we got two values correctly, which means x equals 1. The same thing, right? So I don't need to do that again. So you can see the substitution method does look, more messy than the elimination method. But I know you guys will prefer the elimination method, but when it comes to even more complicated questions, substitution method is the best. So yeah, it depends with your choice. So that's everything for this question. If you guys have any doubts, just drop them in the comment section. And put a like on this video and subscribe. Yep. Thank you so much. Have a great